Buena Vista Books, Inc. presents At Somerton, Diamonds and Deceit by Leila Rasheed. Read by Rosie Jones. Act 1. Chapter 1. The London Season, 1913. Ellen scurried along the servants' corridor, her aching arms stacked high with dirty dishes from the garden party outside. It was a blazing hot London day in May, but it seemed as if even the sunlight didn't dare enter the servants' passage for fear of getting under cook's feet. The only rays came through a small, dirty window, sunk slightly below the level of the gardens, and screened by a box hedge. The sunbeam crossed Ellen's path like one of Cupid's golden arrows. She paused at the sight of it, glancing back toward the kitchen. Mrs. Strong's voice echoed down the corridor, but no one was watching her. Shifting the tower of plates so they sat more securely on her hip, Ellen went up to the window and stood on tiptoes to peer through. At first, she could only see ivy and whitewashed walls, but by squinting a little and craning her neck, she was able to catch sight of one of the season's unmissable events. The first Milborough House garden party since its mistress, Mrs. Fiona Templeton, one of the richest widows in London, had metamorphosed into the Countess of Westlake. Lady Westlake and her family now spent most of the year at the Earl's estate, Somerton Court. To Ellen, it looked as if angels were gathered on the lawns, glowing in chiffon and delicately embroidered lace, with halos of flowers around their heads. Ellen was a country girl, and Lord and Lady Westlake's assembled guests reminded her of the stained-glass figures in the church she used to attend before she had gone into service. Bright and far out of reach, people who lived in a happy land she could not even dream of setting foot in. "Ellen!" Ellen jumped as Cook's voice rang down the corridor. "What are you dawdling over? Get down to the scullery with those plates." "Yes, Mrs. Strong." Ellen scurried off. She wondered if the day would ever end. Her feet felt too tired to take another step. Tweenies like her, halfway between a housemaid and a kitchen maid, got all the dirtiest, most tiring jobs loaded onto them. But like all the other staff at Milborough House, she was willing to work as hard as she had to so that this day could be a success. It meant something to be the tweenie at Milborough House.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?